All right, Nikenya,
Yes.
your name and what you studied at Dawn, please.
My name is Nikenya Williams, and I studied medical assistant at Dawn.
Great. And
What's those tappy feet?
what do you currently do, Nikenya?
I am currently a medical assistant slash phlebotomist at Department of Corrections, and I do medical assistant in phlebotomy there, majority of the work I do.
Cool, good, good. All right, we're on the right track. In your experience, Nikenya, what are employers looking for in your field?
In my experience, employers are looking for professionalism, integrity, I'm drawing a blank, customer service,
That's good.
organization. I'm sorry.
Oh, those are good.
Let's try that one again.
Okay, because I just drew a blank.
Yeah, let's put those big pauses on everybody.
Yeah.
Let's try that again.
Okay.
Same question.
Gotcha, Mike. Nikenya, what are employers looking for in your field?
Employers are looking for, in my field, professionalism. Here we go again.
Let's pick three. Let's pick three. Something and
Employers are looking for, in my field, are organization, customer service, and integrity.
Great. All right.
bless you.
Bless
I
you.
was like, I hope I don't sneeze when she's answering that. Nikenya, what are the most important techniques that you use in your job?
Important techniques I use in my job is, I do phlebotomy a lot, so I have to be able to pick the right color tubes to draw blood, or when I'm doing an EKG, I have to make sure I put the leads in the right positions. All this stuff I learned from at Dawn, so it really comes in handy.
Okay, great. If someone's nervous about school, how can they take that first step?
Someone's nervous. I feel as though if you are actually thinking about school, all you have to do is take the first step, which is calling. Once you call and you come visit the campus and you see everything, you loosen up a little bit. And once you come around, you take a tour and you meet everyone, that's when you just know. You just know if you're gonna be okay.
That was a great answer.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
I was nervous that you made me say, you helped me, just take baby steps, is what you basically said. Just make the call,
Because that's what I
and
did.
just visit. We'll talk about when you first got here.
When I first in this, okay, let's start from the beginning. So I have a 10-year-old, well, at the time I had an 8-year-old daughter, and I was pregnant, and I just felt like I'm about to have 2 kids and I have no career. And I was just like, you know what, after I have my child, I'm gonna go to school. And that's what I was dead set on. And I was dead set on Dawn. Like, I was just like, I'm going to go to Dawn, I'm going to pick up a trade, and I'm going to do something I actually really love to do, which was in the medical field. I was actually coming for CNA, but when I got in and they were talking to me about, the different career opportunities, they were like, well, you already work doing CNA work, so why don't you just take it to the next step and go to medical assistant? So I checked it out, and I was like, oh, it's only like 9 months, that's fine, I could do that. And when I first got here, and I was just like, oh, this is what I love to do right here, this is what I need. And it was a breeze, it was so much fun. I met so many people. We were like literally a family. Like the things we did stuff out of school. I still keep in touch with a lot of my classmates. It's awesome. You meet a lot of different people in here.
Yeah, that was great. You
Oh.
pretty much hit it right. Successful study habits.
Taking notes, lots and lots of notes, and also comparing them with your classmates. Sometimes when you word things, it might look a little funny on paper, but when another person word it, it might look a lot better for you. So just comparing, and I also always looked at my notes right before a test. It stays in your mind and refreshes it, so that always works.
Great. And in 6 seconds.
Awesome, fun, awesome and fun. It was a great experience, seriously. I thank y'all for everything that y'all ever, helped me with, and getting to the point in my life where I just feel like I actually have a career, like I actually have something to fall back on. It's an awesome feeling.
Can you talk about how you feel now that you have
I feel like I'm not just going job to job. And it's a little frustrating, don't get it twisted, because it's not always peaches and cream once you graduate. It's like graduating from high school. You're trying to figure out, okay, what's my next step? So, I mean, it took me a year, but I ended up finding something. I was really, really, really persistent when it came to looking for a job. And like now that I'm doing it, I thought I was going to forget everything that I learned. And I actually started to work, and I'm just like, oh, it comes natural. Oh, okay, that's all I got to do. All right, I got it. But it feels awesome to know that I actually have a career to fall back on. I'm not just going job to job to job. This is my name. It's Nakenya Williams, MA, at the end of it. That's like an awesome feeling.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Thank you.
That last part was. That's what I was. Did they help you find a job at all? Sounded like you had a little time when you got out.
Actually, when I stopped coming, like when I was done all my classes, I ended up getting a job working with people with mental disabilities. This is a field that I was always in. So, I mean, I was very comfortable with it, but once I got there, it was so routine. Everything was just so routine, and I hate being in routine stuff. It just makes me tired every time I turn around. I'm like doing the same stuff, day in and day out, day in and day out. This is why I chose the medical field, because it's not the same routine, day in, day out, day in, day out. And it keeps me on my toes. I learn new stuff every single day, every single day. And Dawn, they did give me, little heads up about different jobs. I would go apply for them, but then somebody else would have more experience, or, they would be a lot more suited for the job than me. So it gets frustrating because you just came out of school. So it's like you're brand new. And then, especially with phlebotomy, they want you to have 2 years experience. I can't get it if you don't give it to me. So, I mean, it's a start off point, and I'm still thankful for having this to fall back on.
One more from me.
We're good.
If you could talk to Adam the whole time, and just someone out there, a friend or something like that, maybe watching this commercial and they're just scared to start. It seems like, maybe they have a kid and it's like, well, how am I going to school right now? Just reach out and just tell them why they should start.
I think someone should start just because it has to be inside of you if you want to start. If everything's not going the way you plan, you looking for a job is not steady to me. I think looking for a career is even better. So going to school you have to start at going to school. You got to make a plan. You got to set it up. If you don't start with your short-term goals, there's no way you're going to make it to your long-term goals. You're not going to get to a point where you're going to be comfortable, where you're going to be happy. So I'm saying for somebody that's out there scared to start, just make a call. Just ask some friends, or, ask family members. Figure out what you like to do.
Thank you.
All right.
Good job.
Okay, I'm good.